what happens at a party. Normally we say what happens at a party stays at a party. And that's true. The activities that go on at a party should not be discussed. That's part of the discretion thing. You can discuss what happened. You just cannot attach names or anything to it. So, but tonight I'm going to talk about what happens at a party, because we have a lot of people who are interested in coming out to, you know, either a nice and naughty party or a Voluptuous Cafe party, a Freaky Ones party, a Dark and Freaky party. You know, they want to come out to any one of those things, but they're a little bit nervous. They don't know what it's about. A lot of times they think that, you know, those nice little pornos that they see where it looks like all-out orgy is what happens at a party. So to alleviate all those questions, we're going to ask those things. We're going to answer those things today. So basically for us.
Just a little clarification of not being rude. We're actually getting people texting us, so that's why I'm checking my phone.
Yes,
So,
I'm doing the same
continue.
thing. I'm checking my phone because people are texting me as well and adding little things on my web page. I mean, on my Facebook page. So
But we know you're out there, so yay!
yay! Thanks for watching. So basically, the number one thing that, at least for our parties, I'm not speaking for all parties because there's all different kind of parties out there. You know, there's something for everybody, and everything is not for everyone. So, you know, you'll have to find where you get in, fit in where you get in.
Right.
There are some basic elements that you should experience at a swing party or at any lifestyle party.
Right.
There are some things you should experience, and if you do not experience those things, you might want a second, you know, think twice about being at that party if you're a new person. If you're more experienced, whatever. But if you're a new person, but I'll point those things out to you as we go through. So the biggest thing that I want everyone to understand is that a swing party for us is a party. It's a house party.
Right.
It's just like when you go to your boy's
Or a
house on the
club or a
weekend.
hotel.
You know, you go to your boy's house on the weekend and y'all sit around and play cards or play video games and have drink and have food and,
Absolutely.
you know, a cookout, you know, family reunion, any of that. It's very similar to that. It's just like a house party. So, you know, the difference, you know, I like to say the difference between our swing party and a regular house party is that we know people are fucking in the bedrooms.
Right. Nobody's sneaking.
Right. You
Nobody's
know,
like,
they're not having sex on the
room.
coke. You know, they're not sneaking one real
Right.
quick in the bathroom real quick or whatever. We know the people are fucking in the bedroom.
Yeah.
The only difference.
We've been back there too.
It's the only difference. So, you know, it's not a whole free for all, everybody's butt booty naked all the time.
Right.
Basically for all of us, you know, we have a period of time where we call it kind of like the meet and greet period.
Social hour,
where, you
right.
know, the social hour where you come in. Ours is like 2 hours long. So you come in, you sit down, you get some food. We usually have, you know, I'm a gamer, so I bring my PlayStation 4 almost everywhere. If it's got a TV, I'm bringing the PS4. So the PS4 is set up, you know, we're playing Mortal Kombat over there in the living room. Folks are sitting at the table, they're drinking, they're getting their eat on, we're laughing, we're joking, we're picking on each other because we've been together so much, we
Right.
know each other very well. We have, you know, just lots of things to talk about, to catch up on, and it's very frustrating to some of our more hardcore players because they're come and they're like, wait, when are we going to start fucking? Can we start fucking? When is the fucking starting? At our parties, it starts really late because we get a lot of new folks, or we get a lot of folks
Right.
who are a little bit nervous. So we
And they
want
need to
them
be made
time, and
comfortable.
you know, they want to sit
Right.
down and be comfortable, and they want to get a chance to talk to somebody and have somebody know who they are,
Right.
and feel some type of camaraderie with everyone
Right.
there. So there's like a, you know, a social hour. For us, it's 2 hours where we're just sitting around bullshitting. Doing nothing, laughing, joking, having a good time, listening to music.
Getting to know each other, giving each other the eye, trying to figure out who's on your hit list, who's going first, who's going last, or hell no, damn person ain't got a chance in hell. You know,
And this is the time that you find all of that out. And it takes a lot of the guesswork out of it.
It does. And what I like most about when we do our social hour, I like to call it social hour, even though it isn't an hour, but I like to call it the social hour, the meet and greet portion of the party, is that especially when you have a newbie come in, they get a chance to actually see and feel and hear what the event's about, because we've talked about this before in a previous show, that internal porno movie that some people, a lot of males but some females, have in their head about what they think a swing party is, because they've been watching Real Sex for a couple of seasons, or they watch Empire or whatever, and they thought, oh, that's what it is, that's what I want to do. And then you get into a real one and it's like, oh, okay, because sometimes it can be a little more intense than you think, because again, it's not for the faint of heart, but it's for anyone who's adventurous, who's curious, who wants to add a little something to their relationship or to their life. But you have to have a strong sense of self before you indulge in anything like this. But that's one of the benefits of going to and I'm going to say it, yes, I'm including us, to a reputable group. That's one of the main differences. The rules are posted, and you have a social time to sit down, get to know each other, and if it's a really good group, then the host or hostess or hosts are taking the time, because they know you're a newbie, to make you feel comfortable and to answer any questions or concerns you have before the event starts, and quite frankly during the event if they're not busy getting it themselves. So
you want to take a break now? We're running over a little bit. Or you want me to keep going?
Keep going.
Okay. So the next part is, at some point during the night, everyone changes out of street clothes. At a certain period of time in the night, so that we're all comfortable, we're on all equal level, you must dress down. A lot of people have a problem with this, but it really is so that everybody feels comfortable. And I know you may not feel comfortable because you have body image issues, or you have, you know, you just not comfortable dressing down. You're not comfortable changing your clothes in front of a bunch of strangers. But we all change out of street clothes. Ladies are usually in lingerie, trying to look sexy. You know, I do what I can, and so, you know, we're trying to look sexy. Guys are usually in, you know, either wife beaters and boxers, or T-shirts or boxers or whatever. And then once this is kind of iffy. Sometimes that happens before this next part. A lot of times it happens after. But then after that social time, after that social hour, we all sit down in a group and we introduce ourselves. Even though we've been talking to each other for the last 2 hours, we introduce ourselves. We say, hey, my name is Dee. It happens afterwards. So
introduction to a really, really great group that I am also a member of, and the founders are here, Voluptuous Cafe. So, Freaky One, talk to me.
Okay, so
I'm not a founder. I'm married into it.
Oh, well.
So, the various shows we've talked about swinging and groups and parties, and we just talked about what happens at a party, and we talk about our groups throwing parties. But so what I want to do is talk about specifically what Voluptuous Cafe is, and that is a swing community, a group. It is an entity that throws parties specifically geared around women who are thicker to bigger. And I need you to understand,
women of size. I'm talking
size, curve, and
fat.
Yeah, you know.
Like
now, keeping in mind, we like to try to keep it sexy, but most of the women are going to have some size on them.
I like fat girls.
I like curvy girls, regardless of their size. Now, to get most of what I want, that tend to be on the thicker side, thicker to bigger. But that's what surrounds Voluptuous Cafe. The men can be of any size so long as they are admirers and or very interested in getting with women of that size. If you are not interested in that, if that is not your cup of tea, do not come expecting anything else but. Occasionally, yes, there might be a skinny man that comes.
Yeah, but
that's
she's usually a big girl lover too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know, it is what it is. You know, I tried to explain before what you are most likely to find at a swing party, and you know, again, can you find the Ken and Barbies, as we like to call them?
Yeah.
Sure. But most people are too busy to go to the gym or don't want to. because
Took
they're
a whole
happy
lot
with
of
where
fat
they are.
grams and calories to get this body looking the way it does. I refuse to disrespect the process.
Okay, well, I just
So-
started going back to the gym, but that's a different subject.
Anyway, so that's what that's about. And for those, since the ladies have already underscored this a bit, let me tell you how to spell voluptuous. VOLUPTUOUS. Voluptuous.
My bad.
That is how it is spelled.
There's
There is
no
no
M
M,
in voluptuous.
no N. You know, a quick search on Google or whatever will help
Spell
you.
check works.
Yeah, all that. So, voluptuous. It is the Voluptuous Cafe. And for those who are looking for it, it is voluptuouscafe.org. O-R-G. If you have any questions, whatever, please feel free to hit up Naughtie on our email or
Gmail.
Twitter or whatever, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. But that's pretty much what Voluptuous Cafe is about. We've been around since 2000, middle 2000. So we have just passed 15-year mark.
I'm a member.
Yes. Really? Gang signs?
We got gang signs going on.
Anyway. So yeah, and it was started because of, personally, it was who I was dating at the time and what I love. You know, I love the thick women, I love the curvy ones, and I love the nasty curvy women. So
You ain't got to be putting me out there like that. But it's okay.
Or me, bruh.
Okay, hi.